Good morning everyone. Quick video today on how to change the this bottom piece on the wing mirror here. As you can see, mine's had an accident. It's got some tape on there. I've got the replacement one here. This is bought from Volkswagen. The part number is 7E1857603B, and that's a matte, like a matte black one, so that goes underneath there. Okay, so what we need to do first is it's a case of taking this top cover off. What we'll need to do is pop this glass off here. So I'm just going to put a trim tool underneath it. I'm going to lift the glass off. Then we're going to undo the clips around here carefully, and there's clips around here carefully around there as well. As you can see, the clips, if you look on this one here, the clips fit in behind here. These clips here, you can see them there. So we've got to very carefully, we don't want to snap. It doesn't matter about the ones on here, but there are similar clips to these underneath here, so we've got to be careful with them, and then we can start taking it apart. Okay, so I just used my trim tool underneath there, and I've been able to pop that off there. See, that comes off easily. I'm guessing there's a wire in there, so be careful. 2 wires in there. I think they just come off, so the white one's at the top, brown one's at the bottom, and then you just pull those off. 1, 2, and then we need to look at undoing these clips here. So I'm guessing that these come back, and then we can lift this up slowly at the back here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so what I'm doing very gently is putting a trim tool in there, as you can see. At the same time, I'm going to unclip underneath there, and underneath there, just very gently. As you can see on mine has just popped up there now, because I'm guessing that the clips on here are probably broken on this after someone's done that. So that now will lift, clean up, he says. So I'll just have to double check. That's it, there we go. Just come off that. A couple of just work your way around, and there should be a couple of tabs on the other side. Just a piece of plastic holding it there, that will come off. So I'll put the camera down and I'll lift this off, and I'll show you what's behind. Okay, this cover's come off really easy. So what we're doing is, let's have a look inside here now. So that's our base, isn't it? And what happens is that these tabs here, 1, 2, 3, 4, actually fit in to those clips there. And what happens is that the tang, if you like, slides inside here, and it fits over, get into the light, fits over the little clip there, you see there? So it goes in there and it clips over there. That's what keeps it in place. So that's the top piece. Now the bottom piece, as we can see, has got 2 screws holding it in there. So let's have a look at what we've got here. And it looks like, I haven't taken the wing mirror off, just let it rest on there. Now I can see the 2 screws here now. So you've got 1 screw there, and I've got 1 screw there. So they look like torque screws. I'm going to take those screws out of there, and then hopefully this bottom piece will fall off. Okay, easy enough. Just undo those 2 screws, and this bottom piece does actually slide down from there. It comes off, so just work it round and it will come off like that. There we go. That's the old one. So the new one just slides in its place. But what we'll do first, we'll give it a wipe down and a clean, and we'll put it back together. Okay, so now it's just a case of lining this back up. Let's have a look. Difficult with one hand. Lining that back up, putting it underneath here, and make sure the lines line up and it sits okay around the bottom there, and putting the 2 screws back in. Okay, that's the bottom piece fitted in. nice in there. Just make sure as you go around that you fit it. This piece on the inside there goes on the outside of here. Make sure it lines up. You go underneath here, make sure it lines up. I think the sun's on it, don't think you can see it, but make sure it all lines up nicely around there. Get the screws in. That's done. Now it's the top bit. So the top bit slides from the top up, down. Let's have a look. This top bit I don't think is a genuine bit. Nonetheless, I think it fits okay. So what we're doing is we need to lift it over and we need to manipulate it into place. Make sure that all the clips line up and also that these tabs here fit into the tabs like I pointed out earlier into there. So just carefully lower it down into position, make sure that everything lines up. And once you're happy, make sure that these go through the holes. Don't just slap it with your hand. Make sure that these three engage through the holes. Make sure they're straight and then push it down, and you should make sure it's all lined up, and then you'll see when it's there. Okay, so mine's very nearly there. So as you can see, these three tabs here have entered into where I want them to be, into there, and make sure it's evenly spaced all the way around, more or less, because what you don't want is a huge gap here and a little gap here, then you know it's all out of line and then you're going to have trouble clipping it into place. So once you've got those three lined up there and you're happy that it's lined up pretty well all the way around, you can then push it all the way down carefully till you hear it snap into place. Okay, so once you're happy that that's snapped in all the way around there, fits you happy with the fit and it's all closed, all the gaps are closed all the way around the front, it all fits nicely around there, you're happy with that. All that's left to do now is to snap this back into place, and all we need to do with that is line it up and just use your hand to push it back into place. You'll hear it click into place. If I can do it like that for you now. Be careful when you're doing it. That's it. Okay, that's now snapped into place, and that's our wing mirror done. There we go, nice and easy. So it's just changing this one here, that's done. If you want to change the top panel, then it's the same procedure more or less for doing that there. Okay, hope you liked the video. Please do like and subscribe if you find it helpful. Thank you very much.